So now we're going to go up along the IT band, and you know there's a million ways to do that. So, but the way I like to do it is to have the heels of my thumb, the thenar eminence, to ride along the anterior and posterior line of the IT band. So I'm not really on the IT band itself. And you can see by using my hands together, I'm kind of rolling the IT band. What I'm trying to do is treat the line where they're potentially getting adhesed to either the hamstring or the lateral quad. And by rolling it, I'm pressing all along that line. In my opinion, pressing right on the IT band itself doesn't really do a lot. It is a big tendon. So I'm just continuing up. You can kind of visualize, right? It comes up and turns into tensor fascia lata. And then the second palm pressing, I'm double palm pressing. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to show you with one hand, but I'm trying to get that same posterior line and using the heel of my hand, really pressing along that line. So I'm trying to differentiate that outer hamstring from the IT bands that tender. Okay.
So you just go lighter there because it's very sensitive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is what it really looks like with two hands. And you can see I'm back here behind the leg. I do have one client who doesn't have the hip mobility to get in this position. So because her leg will only go here, I actually have to come from the other side, but that's the exception. In most cases, if they can get the leg here, I'd rather stay on this side. And I'm really trying to just get into that zone. Part of what we're doing to de-adhese is heat, is generating some heat. That's part of why there's that micro tearing feeling, the burning feeling. All the way to the knee. And then we're going to go one more time for those of you who have thumbs that can tolerate it. A little bit more specifically, so we're getting even more detail this time. It's just a big, it's a very common area to need treatment, so we're just going to keep coming back at it. And kind of like we did on the diaphragm, you can use a little swaying back and forth. And both feel for your client holding their breath or flinching, or now I could see her face just fine, so if she's wincing or crying, or I want to be aware of that. It can be sensational and painful, but I don't want it to be unnecessarily so. Yeah, please. So it's my two thumbs.
So are you more in the hamstring or
I'm right on the line. I'm on the septum, right where the outer hamstring and where they're touching. And so I can feel the back of her femur as well. And then I'm also starting here, right about here, I'm starting to get into the zone where her glute max, right? Glute max attaches to the IT band. So that's going to be another zone where can be super painful. Right through there. So I can feel the bone, I can feel the hamstring, I can feel the IT band, and I'm riding that line. And so here I'm still right behind the femur, so if I were to keep going, I'd end up going right around the trochanter, but I'm going to pause there for now. Okay. Then we're going to start on this other straight leg, and the first thing we're going to do is some fist compressions. I normally brace my hand like this. I'm just trying to make it easier for you to see what my hand is doing. Soft fist. It's almost like the opposite of what we just did with the thumbs between the tarsals and metatarsals, sorry, just the metatarsals. I'm doing the same thing but with the knuckles from the plantar side. Should be firm, should feel good. like you're tenderizing the foot. You're gonna make a nice milanesa. See? You should make a milanesa.
Sorry, my
The angels are singing. All right, should we try that? Let me go back real quick, right? So we both sides of the IT band, and I find that you could do simultaneous, but it's not that the work is this, it's the rolling. That's why I'm walking my hands up. And from behind, palm pressing along that same line. Third time with the thumbs. All right, so that leg is complete for now. And then we're gonna start this leg with the soft fist compressions. Boom, boom, boom. 4 or 5 lines through there. All right.